everyone, welcome to Stack Developers YouTube channel, and we are very close to Laravel 10 launch. But before the Laravel 10 launch, we need to make sure our system is ready for Laravel 10. Okay, so I want to show you, this is my new Windows laptop. I want to show its configuration to you, and it's the Windows 11. You can see it is the Windows 11 original operating system, and you can see here its edition is Windows 11 Home. Okay, and it is the 11th generation, and its RAM is 8 GB. So I recommend that if you have Windows 10 or Windows 11, then it's really good. But if you are having Windows 7 or 8, then it also fine. There is no issue. But the RAM must be at least 8 GB. But if you have 4 GB, then it also works, but not less than it. Okay. So see, recommended is 8 GB with Windows 10 or Windows 11, or Windows 7 or Windows 8 will also work. If you are having Windows XP, then you need to upgrade your system, because maybe it will work very slow in your system if you are having the Windows XP, or if you are having just 2 GB of RAM. Okay, so I hope that everyone is having the Windows laptop ready. And now few things you need to install for Laravel 10, and one is the Xampp and another one is the Composer. So Xampp as well as the Composer, these two things we are going to install. Okay, Xampp provides us the Apache server. Okay, I hope that everyone knows the Apache server, by which we can run our PHP websites, like Laravel or Cake PHP, Coordinator means PHP framework websites, or any other websites also. So it builds a Apache server for us that helps us to run the websites. Okay, we need to make sure that Xampp server as well as the Composer. Composer is the dependency management tool that helps to install Laravel or any other PHP framework, or we can even install the packages with the help of Composer. Okay, so these two things, we need to make sure that these two things are, we must have these two things, Xampp as well as the Composer. So right now I don't have any Xampp and not having any Composer. I'm going to open my system here. Okay, and here if I will go to the PC, there are two drives here, D and E. So it's my dad drive KC, and it's my drive Amit. Okay, I'm going to install the Xampp in the E drive. It is fresh, it is empty. But if you have some files, then it's also okay. There is no need to worry. Okay, so we need to open the website here. We are going to open this website, apachefriends.org. This is the website for installing this Xampp. Okay, so we are going to open this website, apachefriends.org. I'm going to open my Chrome browser, and here I'm going to open apachefriends.org website. Okay, apachefriends.org. So this is the website to install the Xampp. You can see here Xampp for Windows. Okay, so we are going to install the latest version. We are going to install 8.2.0. Okay, that supports PHP 8.2. One thing I want to tell you, that Laravel 10 supports 8.1, PHP 8.1. Minimum requirement is the PHP 8.1. Okay, so this thing, like I'm going to write it here as well. So minimum requirement is PHP 8.1 for Laravel 10. So we need to make sure that we have the minimum PHP 8.1. So we need to install the Xampp here. That must be at least 8.1. This one, or maybe this one. We are going with the 8.2 because if sometime in future the Laravel version upgraded and we require 8.2, then we need to update again. So we are going to download the latest one. We're going to download the 8.2 version. Okay, so see, if you are on Linux, though, I'm going to make the separate videos for the Linux as well as the Mac for installation. Okay, if you are having Linux, then you must go for this latest version 8.2.0, and if you are having the Mac operating system, I will also show you the separate video for the installation of Xampp in the Mac operating system. then you must go for the 8.2.0. Okay, so we are going to download this one, 8.2.0. We need just required to click on this one, and the download will start within few minutes. Okay, you can see here that download will start shortly, and our download has been started. So it depends upon your speed. I am having the good speed, so my Xampp download will not take much time. You can see it is just saying the 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so it will just getting installed. Okay, so Xampp has been downloaded. Okay, I'm going to open the Xampp now. Okay, and going to start its installation. We are going to double click on it, and it will verify. We are going to click on yes. Okay, so it is saying welcome to Xampp, and we will yes, and then okay, then click on next, and then again click on next. And here, see, we need to select the E drive. See, here you need to select the drive where you want to install. We want to install in E drive, so we are going to select here E. If you want to install in any other drive, so here just you need to add your own drive. I just type it E here because I want to install the Xampp in my E drive because E drive is empty and I want to install it here. Okay, so I will click on next, and it will ask your language. You can select your language. I'm going to select the English, and here click on next, and then Xampp installation will start, and it will take few minutes for its installation. Then our Xampp will get installed. After installing the Xampp, we can run the Apache server as well as the MySQL database. See, those two things we require for making the Laravel website. Okay, so we are installing the latest version of Xampp so that we can work on Laravel 10. We are going to make the admin panel first of all in Laravel 10 and going to make the new website in Laravel 10. Okay, so for that we need to make our system ready so that we can able to install the Laravel 10 without any issues. So you can see it will not take much time, and see it is asking. I am going to allow it both private as well as public, allow access. Okay, and do you want to start the control panel now? Yes, we want to start. We will click on finish, and control panel will start now. You can see now we are having the control panel, and we can run this Apache start, and we can also run the MySQL start. Okay, so it will ask again. We will allow the private as well as public, allow access. Click on allow access. Okay, so that no interruption will come, and you can see the both are running fine. Apache as well as the MySQL are running. Now we can open our local host. Here we can see that our installation has been done and it is running. Localhost, we will click on localhost, and you can see the welcome to Xampp for Windows 8.2. So we can check the version also. Here you can see the PHP version 8.2 is installed, so we can able to install the Laravel 10 without any issues, because Laravel 10 minimum PHP requirement is 8.1, but we have installed the 8.2 version of Xampp. Okay, so there will be no issues, and you can see the PHPMyadmin is also working fine here. Okay, so we able to install the Xampp, and there is one more thing we need to install. We need to install the composer as well. See, we have taken this step for installing the Xampp. We have opened the website, we have downloaded the latest version, this 8.2.0, and we have installed the Xampp without any issues. Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you, like if you are already having this Xampp, then you can do one thing, you can either rename or you can install this app in your new drive. If you don't have any extra drive, if you are having only one drive and you want to install this app there, then you can rename the app earlier app. But before that, you need to take few things. You need to take few steps. Okay, you need to export your websites. Okay, I will tell you how. See, you need to take the backup of all the databases. that you can simply take suppose this is your database, this test is your database, so you can simply export it. You can click on export. There is no table. I'm going to create the new database here, or we can open some other database. Okay, so this is your database, the website database. So you can simply export it. You can simply click on export, and you can see the export is working here. So you can simply export your project databases, so that you can import it once you download the install the new Xampp. Okay, so this is the step that you need to take. You need to take backup of all your databases, and after that you need to take the backup of all your projects in htdocs folder. Okay, so next step is you can take, like, you can go inside your htdocs folder. Here we are going to add all our project folders. Okay, so you can simply take the backup of all the folders here. Okay, so like if we are going to create the new folder, the new project, we are going to create the new Laravel installation here only. Okay, so the projects, that folder, you need to keep the backup of that folder. Okay, you will keep the backup of the folders as well as the files, database files. uh, okay, so these two things you need to do. After that you can simply install your current Xampp after following these steps. After that you can simply take these three steps, like you can open the Apache Friends website, you can download the new Xampp, and you can simply install it. And after that you can import those databases. Okay, you can simply import those databases uh, from here. Okay, you can simply import, like you can just simply create the database, like I will create Amit database here. Okay, and then you can import that database, like Amit database that you have earlier exported. Okay, that you can import here. So these are the steps that you can take if in case you are already having the Xampp, or you don't have the new drive. But the best way is to create the new Xampp in new drive. You can create. Okay, so that is the perfect solution, like we have done. Okay, so now we want to install the composer. Our next step is to install the composer. Okay, so after installing the Xampp, see, one more thing I want to tell you, like if you want to import the big database, then there is few commands that you can give to import the big database, because here the Xampp have some limitation. Like if you will go to the import, it can only import the 40 MB of database. You can simply check 40 MB. But what you will do if you have 80 MB, if you have 100 MB of database, then you can do that from the command prompt. Okay, so these are the steps that you are going to take. You will go inside your see, I will simply show you that what you are required to do. Here you will open your command prompt. Okay, then you will go to your Xampp drive. It's the E drive. It's under the E drive. Like we have installed the Xampp inside the E drive. Then you can go Xampp MySQL bin. You will go inside this folder. Okay. Then you will just need to enter MySQL minus U root. Okay. This one. Uh, then you will use the database. Like we have the Amit database. Use Amit. Okay. Then you can simply see, import the SQL file. Like you just require to give the path of your SQL file. Like we have this db.sql file inside the E drive. Okay, like inside the E drive we have this file, a new file. Like I will make it like db.sql. Okay, so this is the new file that we are having here in E drive. Okay, maybe this file is having some SQL commands to import, so we are just follow this one, like source, then E drive db.sql. Okay, as it is located inside the E drive, then the file name db.sql. So we will click on enter, then in it will import. See, we don't have anything in the file, so it is not doing anything. Otherwise if there are some SQL commands, it will of inserting the table, then it is going to insert the tables as well as its data. Okay, so these are the steps that we will follow if in case we have the more than 40 MB of MySQL. because I am telling you, because if in case you are going to take the backup of your MySQL databases, and if there is the database that is more than 40 MB, then you need to import it from the uh, see command prompt. You need to import from the command prompt. Okay, there is only this way that you can able to import. Okay, so now we are going to install the composer. Okay, so there are few steps that we are going to install the composer that helps us to install the Laravel 10 and its packages. Okay, so we will open this website. First of all, getcomposer.org website. I'm going to open this website, getcomposer.org, getcomposer.org. So here we'll click on download, and here you can see the composer setup.exe. We are going to download this one. Okay, so it will take few seconds. After the download, we will click on this one, install for all users recommended. We will click on yes, and then we will select the development mode as well. Click on next once again, and here we need to select E drive. We are going to install it in the E drive. Okay, because our Xampp is also in the E drive, so we're going to install it in the E drive. Okay, E composer. Okay, then we are going to click on next. Here we are going to select the PHP path. Okay, so we are going to select the E Xampp. Here PHP. We are going to select the PHP from here. We're going to see where it is inside Apache. No. We are going to have its path. We are going to see it's under the Xampp, then PHP. Okay, so it's under the Xampp and then PHP. Here it is. Okay, then we are going to open this one, php.exe. Okay, like this. Its path must be Xampp, then PHP, then slash php.exe. Okay, so this is the path. Like if you have installed the Xampp in your D drive, then its path will be d xampp php.exe. Now we have installed in the E drive, its path is like this. Okay, then we click on next and see, it will take few seconds. We will click on next, then again install, then it will install the composer for our Xampp. See, we click on next once again and click on finish. Our composer has been installed. We can check it from here. We click on shell in the Xampp and then click then write composer, and so it is saying composer is not recognized as internal or external command. We need to see that composer is not installed yet. Okay, we are going to do one thing here. We're going to close and going to run the Xampp once again. That is located in our E drive. Here you can see the composer folder is also here. Okay, but it is saying that it has not installed. We're going to see. Click on shell, then click on composer once again. See now it is working fine. Okay, we will close it once and we'll open it again. Then you can see it is working fine, and the composer version is 2.5.1. Okay, so we able to install the composer 2.5.1, and our composer has also been installed. Xampp is also installed. Now we are ready to install the Laravel 10. Okay, so once it get launched, we are going to install the Laravel 10 straight away with the help of the composer. Okay, so I hope that these steps are clear to you. Okay, so you need to follow these steps. See, we can even check the composer version here like this, composer -- version. Like if you will give this command here, composer -- version, it will show you the composer version here. The version is 2.5.1. you can see here, and even you can update the composer by the composer update command if you want to update, but it is not required. We have just installed the latest composer version, that is the 2.5.1. okay, so both Xampp as well as the composer are ready for our Laravel 10, and once the Laravel 10 is launched, we are going to install the that Laravel 10 straight away with the help of composer. Okay, so there is the video for installing the Laravel 10. For installing the Xampp as well as the composer on the Mac operating system. Okay, you can follow that video. if you want to install the Xampp Composer for Mac for installing the Laravel 10. Okay then, if you have any query, you can surely contact me. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.